Okay guys, today we'll be building a stock box car, and this is not scripted, so I'm just gonna start introducing what we're gonna be using today. We're gonna need a cutter to cut the pieces, a screwdriver, some grease. Your stock box should come with the normal grease, so if you want to get this one, you can get it in MF11. We're gonna be using a basic method of breaking in motor today. It's a beginner's level. It should get you started, so I recommend the MF11 booster oil, which we'll be using later, and the SC99 for cleaning your tires. So let's start with the chassis. So today we're gonna be building a random stock box car. You can get from pieces from here and there, your spare parts. So it's not gonna be a whole box, so you can get a general idea of the rules and regulation of Noobcrasher race. So here we have the FMA chassis, 95509 and 95476. So I like orange, so we're gonna be using orange today. So let's get this open. Alright, when you open a stock box, you should come with this: the stock motor, the gear, and the grease, and the necessary screw that you need to screw your rollers on it later, and the gold platings, the bronze plating for your batteries later. And yeah, so it also comes with the propeller for this particular chassis, but I don't have it here. That's why we are going for 15234. So we're gonna go ahead and start building now. Okay, so this particular part over here is going to be very crucial for later for the transmission of the car. So I'm just gonna do a quick intro. So this will be for putting these over here, and there's a very specific way of cutting this to have a better transmission later. So I'll show you a quick example. Now, the most common mistakes that people make is that they cut like this. They cut, and then they leave this small little bit here. It's quite obvious. So what is gonna happen is that when you leave this little bit like this and you put it in the wrong way, you will end up like that, and that's not good. So to fix this, you clip it off, make sure there's nothing popping out, and the bit that is being cut off facing outward, like this. So the gear, and we got a shaft. Now we will not be using this particular shaft as a the shaft that usually came with the stock box. They tend to break easily, and so we'll not be using that. We'll be using the reinforced shaft, which we allow on our particular race, yes. Alright, in case you want, the item number is a 15416. Okay, so for the break-in motor process, we're gonna be needing a few things. So I have a 2.92 battery over here. So we'll be using this as an indicator of whether the motor has increased in RPM later. So how are we going to test the RPM? So the app we're going to be using today is going to be Kiwi. For most high-level professional Tamiya users, they have an RPM machine, which for this beginner's guide, we will not be using that particular machine, but instead we'll go for a more accessible application. So you download this app, Kiwi, the RPM checker. So you open and you will show the RPM. So gonna put the motor on a chassis that has no gear. The battery. Just test. Go. So this one is about 14, 15. So we're using this to break in. So previously we set up already, so now we need to run in with the chassis on the car, and we'll break in with the chassis itself together at the same time. Duplicate a little bit before you start running in. Just a little bit. So just run this for 5 minutes. So it has been 5 minutes. So we're gonna spray the oil. Flush, clean it. Once you flush already, apply the booster. Okay. Finally got it open. So you put a little bit over here. The dough just put it on the brush. Now we run in for another 5 more minutes. So it has been 3 minutes. So let's see. Just use up a little bit. Now we'll test if the motor actually improved in RPM. Okay. So same thing as before. The previous battery, we're gonna use a new one so we can compare the same amount of voltage. So here's the app. So it's higher, it's 16.8. So there you have it. So there is the box stock, and we're gonna continue building the car. So you can continue to break in. You have go multiple cycle. That was the first cycle actually. So this motor, I'm just gonna do 1 cycle. I don't want it to go too fast. If you want to give it more RPM, you just need to do more cycle. And there will be, it will reach a certain point where it will reach a limit on certain motor, because they don't, all the motor doesn't come they come in different qualities, so it's mostly on luck. So we're just gonna build this in first. Now normally you need to put some grease on the screws, so let's go with a little bit of grease. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Grease up the screw head here. Just a little bit. Not too much. Just grease up the the roller part of the screw and screw it up. Put it right here. Okay, screw in the rollers, make sure they're able to spin. So we'll see how it performs on the track. Catch you later. Okay, so take your mechanic, spray on this small hole over here for the shaft, so that the car can go a lot more faster. Because the joint is when the joint is very dry, the car will have a lot of friction. So you apply a bit of spray over here, just a little bit, not too much, just a bit. Here, here, and here. So you want to apply the 4 joints, and you will be able to pass the jump. Wow, 太快了。